After more than 3 years of Barack Obama in the White House, years that included everything from the stimulus package to Obamacare to the obstruction of the Keystone Pipeline, it's easy for conservatives to find themselves depressed over the state of the nation. That frustration is understandable. Liberals have won many key battles in recent years, and the nation has suffered for it. Here at the Center for Individual Freedom, however, we want to remind you that despite all the hard knocks of the last few years, there are still reasons for hope. Thanks to the genius of America's constitutional system, even when the federal government is headed in the wrong direction, we can still turn to the states for examples of innovative leadership. And during the Obama years, we've had plenty of progress. In New Jersey, Governor Chris Christie, faced with the largest unfunded pension liability in the nation, successfully took on big labor and won key reforms to the state's bloated public sector. With public employees now required to pay a larger share of their retirement and pension costs, the state is now on track to save $130 billion over 10 years and avoid a complete economic collapse. In Ohio, Governor John Kasich oversaw once-in-a-lifetime budget reform. He shored up an $8 billion budget deficit without raising taxes, reformed Medicare, and eliminated the Buckeye State's death tax. And as a result, the state of Ohio became the leading job creator in the Midwest. In Wisconsin, Governor Scott Walker challenged the public employees to finally take some responsibility for their lavish taxpayer-funded benefits. Believe it or not, prior to Walker's reforms, the vast majority of state workers didn't pay so much as a cent towards their pensions. And the result was a bleak fiscal picture that left the state with a $3.6 billion deficit. Today, in the wake of Walker's success, Wisconsin is projected to run a surplus, and the mass layoffs that big labor warned of have failed to materialize. And finally, in Louisiana, Governor Bobby Jindal developed one of the most innovative education reform packages in American history, implementing performance pay for teachers, removing the unearned privileges of tenure, and expanding charter schools and school vouchers. Jindal stood up to the teachers' union and did what other politicians only claim to do: put children first. Leaders like these not only provide inspiration to conservatives throughout the nation, they provide tangible examples of policies that can help steer America back to responsible, limited government and economic prosperity. Even in the darkest days of the Obama administration, that's reason enough for hope. That's this week's Freedom Minute.